What's happening, people? Got a nice little mess here. Not really, but normally on Mondays is when I do my Ammo Box Art Club video, and I just don't really feel like doing that today. I know, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll get a pass. I'll just, my excuse for my absenteeism from the Ammo Box Art Club this week will be anal blindness. It's a really shitty condition to have. It only lasts 24 hours, but essentially what happens is when you get a case of anal blindness, you don't see your ass doing the things that you should be doing. So just a little freebie right there. If anybody really doesn't feel like going to work and you don't feel like adulting one day, just call into work, talk to your supervisor, and be like, I've fell sick with a case of anal blindness. It is extremely contagious for 24 hours. I will see you tomorrow. If they ask what anal blindness is, depending on how much you like your job or if you're already looking at leaving that job, just tell them you don't see your ass coming into work today. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of cool with my last supervisor, and I already had the day off, but I called anyway, and she was a little bit confused, and I told her that I had anal blindness. So she laughed and said, see you Monday, and hung up the phone, because it was on a Friday, so I got a 3-day weekend. Super cool, end of story. So to get to the point of the video, it was about a month ago, I got the accessory kit for the GoPro. Never did a video on it. I did one, never posted it, ended up deleting it. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as I possibly can. It was on Amazon, and if anybody's interested in checking them out or ordering the same kit, it's neewer, pro quality, amateur prices, VIP at neewer.com. Or you can actually just type in neewer GoPro mounts in the Amazon search bar, and it should bring you right up. It's a 50-piece kit for it was like $26 or $27, and they have like weird promos that go on the their business account that they have with Amazon. You can get like free shit depending on how much you order from it. And when I had purchased this, if you had Amazon Prime, anything that you bought from them over $20 was free next day air shipping, which next day air is not cheap. But apparently they do enough business to where they can afford to run promos like that. But it was like a 48 hour promo. So literally whatever orders they got within 2 days is the only thing they had to cover. But anyway, getting off into a little rant and off subject from the video. Starting off, looking at these mounts compared to the mounts that came with the GoPro camera. When you buy a GoPro, it comes with a curved helmet mount and then a flat mount with adhesive tape. There's no difference between neewer or GoPros. Neewer, it's still the same thing. All the screws are CNC'd from aluminum, and it's a high impact polymer mount and brace that come with it. I can't complain about the tripod being all plastic. I mean, it's kind of nifty if you're going to be using it in home, or you need something to kind of, because you can bend the legs to hook onto certain things or around a tree branch or whatever. So if you just need kind of a quick setup with the camera and you're not really too, don't need a lot from a tripod, it works for what it is. But being the only real cheap feeling mount that came with the kit, I don't care, because pricing out, it was about 3/4 of these mounts that I priced out compared to GoPro's actual prices of the GoPro mount. And as soon as I hit $300, that was it. I'm like, no, I'll gladly drop. It was like $32 and some change with shipping. I'll gladly spend that and get what I got versus being a dumbass like a lot of people are, that, I gotta have GoPro. If it's not GoPro, it sucks. No, I mean, you're spending a lot on the camera. Save money where you can on mounts. And I'm not saying that all, third-party accessory kits for GoPro are going to be this, made this way or this quality. And trust me, I researched a bunch of them and read reviews. The reviews pretty much took the longest, but there's, out of 183 reviews on this kit, there was only 2 1-star reviews. And reading those reviews, it sounded like people that had literally nothing better to do with their life than just piss and moan and bitch and complain about something. So, with that out of the way, get to business. They got your buoy. if you're into snorkeling with your GoPro. And the GoPro Hero 6 Black is waterproof up to 32 feet. So you can go 32 feet depth before you have an issue. Where I know other GoPros, you actually had to purchase a waterproof underwater case for them. Not with the GoPro Hero 6 Black. So another nifty thing is the wrist strap mount. And you can see it's riveted and double stitched. And it has the lock. And you can push that in to lock it in. And then push this out. I can't do it one-handed. But the same locking mechanism that is on the GoPro mounts. So it's not a cheap quality. You've got your 360 clip mount for your backpack, or whatever you want to clip it to. Your bag of flat mounts, your handlebar mount, and your screws for those mounts. Again, CNC aluminum. You've got your window suction cup mount. I already tested it out, used it. Super easy to put on, and that bitch is not coming off if you don't flick the bottom, which I like, because even on the older GPSs, which I still have, you had a suction cup it to the window. And depending on the drive that you're doing, 3 hours in, you hit a bump and it falls down. And recalculating. No, bitch, I don't need you to recalculate. You just fell off the windshield. Get over it. It'll be okay. But if anybody knows what this tool is for, it looks like some sort of a wrench. I don't know. Not a clue. There's nothing on the GoPro that would need a wrench. But that's in the packaging, as well as this little circular 3M adhesive. And then they've got all your adhesive patches for your curved and your flat mount. And as you can see, if you're familiar with the GoPro camera, it's the same adhesive that comes with the two mounts that come with your camera. So they're using the same adhesive, the same material, making the screws the same way. So it literally, essentially is the same mounts that you buy from GoPro, but like at 1/5 the cost. Why in the hell would you not want to save money on getting a 51-piece kit accessory setup for mounts and a buoy if you're into snorkeling? The only type of snorkeling I would do up here is in the snow, and we get it because we're not near the ocean. But anyway, you get your chest mount, your head mount, your selfie extension, I think this would be. I've never seen it before, don't know. And then they've got your strap for the smart remote, and then your selfie stick if you're into that type of narcissistic, I gotta take a selfie. No use for it, but it came in the kit. I'm not bitching. And again, it's telescoping and it's aluminum. It's not plastic. The only complaint that I say that I could have, but I would almost feel like a douchebag for bringing it up, is the octopus tripod. So if you're familiar with the octopus tripod, you can bend the legs, twist it, do whatever you need to do to hang it from a branch, to do whatever, but that literally is all plastic. But the base for that tripod works on the tripod that I have had since I started YouTube, and that's the tripod for the last video that I shot during spring turkey season. And if I'm not mistaken, that was the last hunting video that I actually ever did on my channel before I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do any more videos, and that was like 7 years ago. But it works, so I can now mount my GoPro to the tripod that I had. Don't really have use for that, but it's going to stay in the bag just in case I might need it. And the cool thing about this tripod is the legs are telescoping, so that'll go up to 4.5 feet high. So, with that being said, there is one thing that I don't know what the use for is, and it's these little foam pads. I want to say it's like, they said it was some type of anti-vibration type thing. The only thing I could say that these would be used for is on the handlebar mount, which is right here where my thumb is. So if there's like a gap or a space and you want it to fit really snug, you would use those almost as a shim, and then it would stop the vibe. It'd be like a padding, like a damper for vibration, plus make the mount actually hold tighter. And closing it up, That's what the bag looks like. It's not GoPro. The camera came with 2 stickers, so I just put one on, so I know that this is my GoPro accessory bag. So 10 minutes in, that's a clear freaking overview of my little mini novel. And again, if you want to check it out, that is the website to go to, and you can register the products with them, as well as there's a number that you can call if there is any issues with the product. You give them a call, and you can go through them directly versus going through Amazon or their rating system and all the other happy horse shit. So hopefully you enjoyed, and if you've got a GoPro and we're looking for an accessory kit for some mounts and not spending, half a fucking paycheck on GoPro mounts, I highly recommend this one. So until then, as always, fuckers, stay awesome, and I'll catch you later.